Hey, what's up? This is Ian, and we're in Fukuoka, and we're gonna check out this fort here and talk about some things about reviews and maybe some of the bad reviews about ESLinsider. Bad reviews. Actually, this is basically what I'm addressing here is comments by trolls. Those are the bad reviews. So this is for this is actually something I want to do. I'm just kind of doing just so like if you're that person that's like looking for reviews on certain courses and whatnot, and you don't necessarily believe everything that you read online, which makes sense because they say like there's a statistic about Yelp that like 28% of its reviews are fake. And the same with Amazon. They also have apparently have a lot of fake reviews. So there's potential that some of the reviews out there that you've read about certain companies are fake. So in this, I'm going to talk about ESLinsider. You may have so there, if you do a search for reviews on ESLinsider, you're going to find a few things. You find the main page, the first one that's going to pop up with the stars. Those are the reviews on the site, and those are left by teachers, all teachers who have taken courses through ESLinsider. And those are real reviews written by teachers who have taken courses. Now, you might wonder how, if you go to other sites, like you're searching for reviews on many courses, there are some like special sites out there that are basically review sites, but they're also like affiliate and advertising sites. So they make money by referring people to websites, or they make money when you like click on a link about a course and you end up buying that course. They'll make some money. So I think those are things to keep in mind. And I wrote an article about that called "Why Doesn't ESLinsider Have Any Third-Party Reviews?" Actually, if you're looking for third-party reviews, YouTube. Unlike a lot of other courses out there, I put all the videos. Actually, not all of them, but majority of the videos that are in the course are also available on the site ESLinsider for free and on YouTube for free. So, which is quite different. You can read the comments. You can see how many likes the videos have received, and there are many reviews right there about the content. And other courses out there, very few. Most courses keep all their stuff locked up behind a paywall, and you only get access to it for 2, 3, maybe 6 months. So yeah, I did things a little differently. So anyways, so we're going to talk about what some of the trolls have said. Like I said, not something I really want to talk about. I'm like, why would I want to give these people credit? I'm not giving them credit. I'm just trying to be transparent here. And some of these trolls have criticized me. Okay, let's start with the first one. There's one guy. He's got multiple personalities on the web, and if you do a search for China Scam Patrol, and he wrote an article and he said something like that I was selling fake diplomas. Now, if you do a search in Google, here's a trick. You can search an entire site with Google. You type into the search bar in Google, type in site : ESLinsider.com and the word diploma, and see what comes up. And you will find that there's no place on my site that sells diplomas. Now, why did he say that? I have no idea. One, one reason why he may have said that, may have said that is I did a drawing. It was kind of a joke. Like, I'd say I'm an artist. My background is in art, actually. I went to university and I studied art, and I still make art. I think I do some creative stuff with ESLinsider too. And let's go this way. So, anyways, I made a joke. So, on Khao San Road in Thailand, Bangkok, you can buy diplomas and you can buy TEFL certificates, like sort of like a black market. That's what it is, basically. So, I made a joke. I did a drawing, and maybe saw this drawing, and thought it was the truth, or thought it was real or something. I have no idea. This guy attacks a lot of different companies online. He's always anonymous. He has created many different sites on like WordPress free sites, blogs. He uses site like Scam and Real Scam and all these related free access sites, ESL Watch, and he like he's just a troll. He got banned from like a lot of the Reddit forums because yeah, he basically like trolls other people, attacks other people, and but anyways, said I was selling fake diplomas or something like that. No such thing, and you can see that for yourself. Another guy, it's nice, huh? I'm happy to live here. I like Fukuoka. Another guy. Okay, this guy is like, I'm pretty sure a competitor, actually. Made an anonymous site. First he commented on, like, I answer questions on Quora or something like that. And then there's a question like, what's the best TEFL certificate, best online TEFL course or something like that. And I made a comment on that. And I commented on some of the other people's comments, which is basically that like half the comments here, the answers to that question are left by affiliates, meaning these people who left a comment, left a link to their site, not to their site, to a course's site, because they make money by referring them. So it's not like you're looking for a genuine review, right? You want an honest review. I think personally, I don't like affiliates because it's just like a bribe. Like basically, you're bribing someone to link to you or leave a review or whatever. Whoa, look at the mushrooms. Cool. Anyway, so what did he say? This guy said, what did he say? Oh, he criticized me for about a free TEFL course or something like that. And then said, I don't know. Okay, first thing about the free TEFL course, when I first started ESLinsider's course, that was like in 2012. You do a search for free TEFL course or ESLinsider and the word interview, and there's an interview with a guy who runs a blog called what's his blog? His blog's called TEFLtastic, and the guy's name is Alex Case, and he asked me questions about the course and stuff. So starting in 2012, the course was free, and it remained free until about 2016. Not totally, but there was always a free course until about 2016. Then 2017, it was free sometimes, not free other times. In the very beginning, it was totally free. Like I even gave away a certificate and stuff when it was new. And then it became like you had to pay for the certificate. And then it became you had to pay for half of the second half of the course and the certificate. And then I just got rid of it. So, and then, yeah, I don't know. He criticized me that, and then like said, "Oh, you have a free course, but everything I see on your site is not free," or something like that. Like, Well, it was for a long time. It was free, and you could search Google and you can find that information if you just look a little closer. Other thing he criticized, he said that ESLinsider is not accredited, which is true. I never said it was accredited, and I've written a lot about that. I've written a lot of articles about accreditation. I'm not going to go super into that now, but if you want to know more about that, you can search my site for the word accreditation in ESLinsider in Google, and you'll find a bunch of different articles. I'll just name off a few reasons why quick. Number one, there's no one accreditation organization for TEFL. Number two, it costs money. Number three, if you want accreditation, you have to pay a third party, which is basically an anonymous, in many cases, an anonymous so-called organization. But organization's a big word. It sounds fancy, sounds official, but many of these so-called accreditors, TEFL course accreditors, are they're just a website run by someone, like who does say I don't know. They all try to sound so official. A lot of them are fake. There's a lot. I know of at least 3 or 4 so-called accreditors, TEFL accreditors out there that are fake. And what else? Am I forgetting something? Anyways, if you want to learn more about accreditation, so those are some of the reasons why I don't do it. I don't look up to any of these. There are some TEFL accreditors that are more reputable and whatnot, but yeah, that's basically why I don't do it. I don't want anything to do with it. I just choose to remain independent. Oh, you don't have to. Accreditation is not a requirement either. So I just choose to remain independent and not have an affiliation with any of those. Other thing he criticized me for was, what else? How affiliate? I think I'm pretty sure who I know, what company this person works for. He said something about reviews and why I don't have any third-party reviews. Like, am I creating? I don't know. Suggested I made fake reviews or something like that. But the whole while, like I said, this person is basically a troll because he created what was the website he created? Oh, called ESLinsider Reviews or something like that .com, and it's all anonymous. He doesn't say who he is. There's no about page with any personal information on it or anything like that. So he just did it to attack me online. So, and he says I slam other TEFL courses. I don't intentionally slam anybody, and that's a strong word. Basically, what he's talking about, I've written some reviews on other courses, but I've taken one TESL course I took when I first started teaching, and I took a Groupon course just to see what it was like, long after I had even created courses. And anyways, the other reviews that I wrote, other things, basically I got reviews off of YouTube and Reddit, and then I put them all together into one. And always say I smeared a competitor. He said he uses this strong language like that. I didn't. Like I said, very little. I talk about things I know, or I put what other people said on Reddit about those courses or YouTube. So you can see eye to eye in my TEFL, and I talked about my TEFL, how they have you do a search for my TEFL reviews, and most of the first page that comes up is written by affiliates. So yeah, I just tell it as I see it, and I don't attack anybody for the purpose of attacking them like this guy did to me. So yeah, anyways, those are really all the bad reviews that I could bring up on ESLinsider. that you could actually find too if you were looking for them, that are out there on the web. They're written by trolls, and so I'm just sharing this with you just to be totally transparent. Really, only other like ESLinsider is small, hasn't been around for. It's been around longer than some companies out there, I guess. But since about 2011, and then a course started in 2012, 13. So yeah, it's not well known. It's not partly because I don't use some of these common popular review sites, because I want to remain independent and not kind of, I don't know, I'm just not down for that. Like a lot of these sites, you have to create an account with them. If you want a better position on the site, you have to pay money. It's like, so anyways, I wrote more about that and why ESLinsider doesn't have any third-party reviews. If you're really curious about third-party reviews in ESLinsider, go to YouTube. There's a lot of videos related to teaching English in Asia, and that I put on one of my channels. So you can get for free. Anything else? One time there was a guy who was took the basic course, maybe a year and a half ago, something like that. And this guy was a very, very difficult person. Was like harassing me, basically swearing at me, cussing at me online for, I don't even know what I can't even remember what the initial problem was. And he wanted me to like give him a certificate before he even completed the course. And just a total jerk. And I totally banned him from the site, actually. So I don't think he was happy about that. And then he continued, if I remember correctly, he attacked me on YouTube and stuff like that, and started making up all these lies, saying I was a thief and all these things. Anyways, that's one other thing. So again, I'm just telling you this to be transparent, and I'm in Fukuoka, and I'm gonna walk up here, maybe get a little view here pretty soon, and you can check out. I like Fukuoka. This is I've been living here since January. It's not the first time I came here. Back when I lived in Korea in like 2000, I lived in Korea December 2007 to like 2010, and in that time I also came to visit here. Just like looking out towards Tenjin and kind of the center-ish area of Fukuoka. Mitsukoshi, you can kind of see it. Department stores, red writing there. And I live kind of over there behind some of those buildings. And you hang on, we can go up a little higher. And these walls cool though. You can look it up. This is called like Fukuoka Castle. And these walls, those are pretty high walls. But pretty cool. I like Japan. Japan's like, I lived in Taiwan, China, Korea, somewhere else. Japan now, I guess, in Asia, anyways. And I don't know. Japan's just like, just more moderate, more. It's cleaner. It's not as chaotic. It's more order. People are more polite. Less pollution. And those are the reasons why I like it. It's not like perfect. Like, there's two sides to every coin. But I don't know. I like Japan. I think if you care a lot about like cleanliness and order, and you want to breathe pretty good air and live in Asia or teach English in Asia, then I think Japan is is the spot where you're gonna find the cleanest air. And of course, you go to a big city, you live in a big city, it's gonna be more polluted anyways, no matter where you are. But yeah, I don't know, like Taiwan, you live in Taiwan. I like Taiwan. It's got some really nice places, and people are generally pretty chilled and laid back, and probably a little bit warmer than the Japanese. But Taiwan, there's so many scooters, and I think the pollution, that's something that really got to me anyways. So this is a Hori park. It's nice, and that's kind of looking out. The ocean's like out there. Yahoo Dome, that really tall building over there. Went on the top of it on my birthday. You can go up there for free on your birthday. Pretty nice view. Out there's the ocean. And these trees here. And there's one view south. We can go up here and get. Other thing, I don't allow people, like on my site, I don't allow anybody who if they don't use their real name and their email that they use in the course, then I'll delete their review. But I say that up front, so trolls don't try to attack you like these other guys did on other sites. Actually, no one's tried that. Actually, probably because I say that. Anyways, that's looking kind of southish. Kyushu. Anyways, I think that's all I gotta say. And this is Ian in Fukuoka, Japan. I hope you have a good one. Yes, ESLinsider.